don't push him anymore. You can feel that, Brian? Like all of a sudden, you feel like a really strong guy. Like I can't push your biceps at all. You have tons of leverage. So watch this little tip, guys. I take my hand, instead of pushing on his biceps, I turn my palm and I grab my own head. Then what I do is I walk my fingers up my head, okay? And I flex my wrist like this. Now, go ahead and try to squeeze my head. I basically made my head bigger, right?
Yep.
Now I have a giant head. Okay, Teach Me Grappling. What's up, guys? It's Sunday. Christmas is coming. Hope you guys have a good, happy holiday season. Brian, what's up? How you feeling today?
Feeling good.
We were just talking with Lucas. He's behind the camera. We were talking about, he said, I get in side control a lot. I get caught in side control. And then I just kind of went on this little tirade of like different things. Don't get in it, right? When you guys are here, let's come down to the mat. He's coming down into side control. Okay, here, come around here, Luke. Okay, so like one of the things that I always talk about or think about is I don't want him to have my neck. So if you guys could start in side control, but have the guy not on your neck, you're already way better. Like this is like, I don't know how much better, but it's better by quite a bit. I was gonna say 10 times. You know, they always say that. It's 10 times better. It's probably not 10 times. It's definitely not 10 times. But it's better to not have the guy control your neck. You know, if I could start like this, and go ahead, hold me. Oh, nice knee to the face, bro. Half guard, knee shield, I'm back. Okay. So like, but if we go like this, you guys see this? Yeah, he's got my, ready, go. See, I'm almost not even gonna try to push you, because if I push you, go ahead, hold me. Like I'm wasting energy to push you. I don't wanna push you anymore. Like at this point, I'm gonna take a different approach. So I'm gonna talk about that in a second. But before, let's talk about before it gets bad. If you guys can be here on your bicep, on the biceps, that's good. If you feel the guy getting control of your head, look at this tip. Don't push him anymore. You can feel that, Brian? Like all of a sudden, you feel like a really strong guy. Like I can't push your biceps at all. You have tons of leverage. So watch this little tip, guys. I take my hand, instead of pushing on his biceps, I turn my palm and I grab my own head. Then what I do is I walk my fingers up my head, okay? And I flex my wrist like this. Now, go ahead and try to squeeze my head. I basically made my head bigger, right?
Yep.
Now I have a giant head because he's wrapping around my form and I've made a frame. And when you try to bring that left hand deeper. See how you can't? Mm-hmm. And if you ever let go of your grip to go deeper, you might like lose the whole thing. So I can push, but if you're strong and you get a grip, I'm like, no, that's fine right here. And then bones on his neck on this side. And then now you see, I can keep this up here strong. You can't grab me anymore, right? Or can you? Yeah, it's tough, huh? Mm-hmm. And now where do you go from here? Where do you go, Brian? Like, okay, so he went knee on belly. So now look, guys, moment he goes knee on belly, I don't want knee on belly at all. I always want to move right away. I always talk about using your hips for knee on belly. Look at my toes. My toes get close to my butt so I can raise. And I know you're not the most giant man in the world, Brian, but I do this to big guys as well. I'm not gonna stay here for a long time, but I'm pushy. My hips move out to the side, and you see my elbows in. Even if you had my neck right now with that one. Now watch where my knee goes, Luke. You can see right here, my right knee goes through, See, this space right here, when go to knee on belly. See, if he puts his foot all the way to my leg, there's like no space at all, like zero space. But hug my neck. But when I go bridge and hip escape, there's a space. There's a hole for me to, sorry about your toe, try to bring my knee back through. And then my thigh, I Suzanne Summers my leg as I bring it through here, okay? You could also use your foot to kind of like keep the, you see, yeah, like that. You could try to shut me down right there. I'm breaking the grips here. I'm not out of the woods yet, but you can see from coming around the head angle right here, like this direction, like you can see I'm looking much more solid. He still could, because we're shin to shin right now, he could kind of like hop past, so I have to be careful. Like I would love to get my distance, and there it is, get my butterfly hooks, and then that way I'm back. So there's a little bit of knee on belly. You know, using this, forget about knee on belly again, going back to this, I don't want you to have my head. If you bring your arm over to the other side, I'll keep that one away, you see? And now my elbows are in. I'm extending my arms a little bit, but in order for you to attack my arms, you might need a little bit of space as well. Do you understand? Like if you wanted to hop up armbar right now, like that, like you might need a little gap. So if you did that, like my elbows can come in and use that opportunity to escape. You understand? Yeah. Like I can't just be static. I can't just be like, yeah, nothing is concrete where I just go, all right, I stay here and I'm good. I always move, you know? I sometimes I move when you move. And then other times I move, you know, like preemptively. Other times I don't move. I go, it's your move. It's your time to move. I'll let you move, and then I'll let you hang yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you feel like you've got, like instead of wasting all my energy right here, I'll just chill and let you make a move so that, like, boom, there it is. Now my knee goes through and I'm back. And then now we're fighting this off and I'm getting back to a better position. So mistakes are, you move when you shouldn't be moving. Like the guy's holding you and you're moving, you're like fighting like this, you know, wasting energy. Maybe you feel like you have to get out. Maybe you're in a tournament, you have to get out. But we have to move in the correct way so that we're not fighting energy. Like bench pressing is no good. Guys, look, don't bench press. Don't push people. Stop pushing them away with all of your energy. Push them in a direction. A lot of times you're pushing yourself away. I'm not pushing him away, I'm pushing myself away. So I know my language may sound totally weird or crazy, but think of it like this. I don't want to bench press his body up. I want to get on my side. So if he's hugging me, I want to get on my side so I can clear myself away from him. As I push him, my body goes away. If the floor is behind me, I'm bench pressing. See? I don't want to bench press. That's going to be way too hard. So I use the power of my hips to get on my side so that as I'm here, now I can push my body away to get back to the guard. Let's just get back over here. What about the subject of, I know some people are going to ask, it's always a problem in jiu-jitsu. The guy does put the connection. Guys, I don't go this way anymore. Like, that's too hard. He's got you. You already screwed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way. I want this hand, if this one stays here, I can't really go this way. So I'm going to keep my elbow in. I'm going to try to put my hand between the bodies. I'm going to bump a little bit with my hips and get my hand between. Now, white belts, or I don't want to pick on white belts, but people will make mistakes, let's say, turn away, and then they give the gift wrap, and then you go, well, that's bad, so maybe I should never do that. And on a basic level, you're taught, always turn into your opponent. You know, that kind of keeps people from climbing on your back all the time, because when you turn away from people, you give your back. But there's a smart way to do it. So here's what I mean. Like when I'm here, I can't go into him. Like Coach taught me when I first started. I go away, but look, my frames are still good, guys. Look, my elbows are in. I'm not gonna give him the gift wrap unless it's something I wanna do, but I can just keep my hand like this, I'm fine. Try to get that gift wrap. It's gonna be real tough, right? And you might give up too much gap. You know, I might escape while you're trying. So I'm playing a little hand fight game. And then now that I'm breathing right here, now look, he captured the other one, not the gift wrap, but he captured the other one. The problem with this, I can roll that out. See that again? Look at this little trick. He's holding on. Because he's holding on to me, I just roll my head out. You might see an Americana. You might say, well, can't he Americana when I roll it out? But no, because I'm not stupid. I'm not just gonna stay here. As he tries to go Americana, like I'm defending myself. Oh, and then you see, now you're allowing both arms here, creating an escape there. So once I've turned away, guys, we're keeping our elbows in, we're paying attention. Get down here. You got to get it like really close. There you go. So, you know, hand fight, go. Like, see, I don't want to give that unless I'm going to give the escape. And creating the distance, almost there. Still a little chaotic right now, but got my 2-on-1 now, I'm happy. So, try again. Jump back over there. Again, let's say I'm here. Go. See, you're locking around me, that's good. I just don't want to turn into the energy. I'm not wasting energy. Keep going. See, I tried to turn in, but he had good ample pressure. So I'm playing around. There it is. Lost the head control, and I found the right moment. Okay, so Brian, this was you today, right? Like, no, on the whole knee on belly.
Yeah.
The guy on top was Mike, and Mike had Brian like this, double under. As he had the double under, I don't, does the camera look good like this? Is the lighting bad?
It's not bad.
Okay, so he had him like this, and you were tired though, right? Remember I told you, he doesn't have head control. He doesn't have this. So just close your elbows, shimmy the shoulders, and get to here, and then you can get a frame going, and then now you're out. You know, you're out of there. But what he ended up doing was, he felt stuck, so he went to knee on belly. Now here's your moment. I don't really have a hold of you. Just use your feet, dig your toes to your butt. Yes, and then you see how smooth that knee got in. Do that movement again. See, you're so like limber. You move better than I do. Go ahead, you go sideways, and then that knee sneaks right in there. Right through this gap. You know, all you need is a space. So if there's no space, that's it. Now your knee goes through the hole. And now even though this is shin to shin, I'm gonna try to like create a new position. You don't allow it, go. Don't let me pass. Good, look at that. Right back into great control. You may be able to create a sweep from there. Okay. So, anything else, Brian, that we talked about? Like, I'm just trying to talk about. Here, come down your knees. So, you know, side control. Everybody's gonna say it. Don't get in it. It's easier said than done for a lot of you guys. Don't get in it. I just talked to them about, you know, people say the phrase, "I want to learn how to get out of a bad position." It makes sense. You're like, I want to get in the worst positions and then know how to get out of them. And I said, why would you say, I want to become homeless, starving on the street, and then I want to figure out how to make money and buy a home and become financially successful? Does that make any sense? Why would you even want to be homeless in the first place? Like, you guys need to like get a job, get good grades, whatever it is, learn a trade, keep your nose clean, don't end up in prison, like live a good life and you'll be okay. And as a metaphor, because you guys on the mats seem to find yourself in all kinds of trouble. Why did people do that, Brian? Instructors are constantly going, why do you end up there? Stay out of the trouble. But I guess it's easy because we're playing against someone else. And I was saying sometimes we're the hammer, sometimes we're the nail. And a lot of you guys are the nail and you're going against hammers. So you lose all the time. So how do you become a hammer? How do you become a hammer, Brian?
Practice.
Okay.
Don't put yourself in bad positions.
We gotta be hammers, not be nails. So I know this is not helping us, is it? Is it? Maybe. You guys that get in these positions, try to prevent the head control. Don't let it get bad. Don't become homeless. Live a good life, you know? Become successful. Keep your nose clean. Don't rob people. Don't steal. Don't end up in prison. All right, Brian? Ex-con Brian? Just kidding. He's not next.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I guess that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a good, happy holiday. That's it. Nothing else to say. Please, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Click the link down below at Patreon, PayPal, contribute to this channel, and we will be back for more next time with more great stuff. That's it. We're out. What do you want to go do now?
Eat.
Eat? All right, let's go eat.